future shining like a movie screen. Tarot readings, wine that flows, art that shines, and hearts that glow. Stories told in the spark divine. Friday night feels so alive.
Hello there. Well, hi, Marijana. You're early. Wonderful to see you. How are you doing, Susan? Sarah?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm getting there. I got all the buttons pushed the right way, at least. We didn't
Awesome.
do it.
That's half the battle, right?
I think so. Yeah. So, oh my goodness, I have been very
Hello.
in astrology lately. Um, and it's my mind is kind of, hi, Carrie Ann, feel like it's mixed up because I'm doing stuff for the future, and
Right.
then I'm trying to remember where we are in the present.
That happens to me all the time. And then you wake up and go, wait a minute, slow down.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
holy mackerel. Carrie, welcome in. Good to see you.
Welcome in, you
Um,
too.
do you want me to make the list, or are you making the list?
I can make it. It's fine. If you
Okay.
gals want a reading, please just let me know your sign and your question, and I'll put you on the list.
Yep. I'm gonna start shuffling. Oh my goodness. I don't know what your weather's like, but it's we have had storm after storm after
Yeah.
storm.
We've had some of that too. And then today, oh, what happened?
What'd you do?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Leave
Oh,
it.
there you are.
uh, Something came across my screen. I was trying to stop it. Um,
Hi,
yeah, I
Jess.
think it's incredibly hot here, but it feels cold in my house. So either that spirit or I'm catching a bug. I don't know which.
Here it's so
Hello,
humid
Jess.
there right now. It's just crazy.
You know,
So
I wondered if it was humid here because my hair's going crazy, but it's not supposed to be humid in Arizona. So
that's
what's going
right.
on?
Well, it does when you have those monsoons. So, and you're in
Yeah,
that season. So I
true.
do remember. I remember I didn't like the smell of the air. That's a huge difference I've noticed here. It's back to feeling like it's clear, fresh air. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to breathe the air here.
I know. Yeah, you're not.
Don't breathe
Really.
it.
I I was
There's too
so
much
hi
dust
Shirley,
and
welcome in. I
mold
was so
going on.
scared
Hello,
I was
guys.
gonna get that what's that fungus?
Oh, yes, valley fever. I'm not so
Valley
sure I
fever.
haven't
I'm
had it.
so afraid. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you especially where I was living in southeast corner of Mesa, where they were doing all the building. They were building Queen Creek,
Oh,
all of that. Oh, it's all in the air, you know. Yes, you could be at it. Just put your
yes.
sign question in, okay? So I
And that
should
goes for
probably,
everybody. Let's see here.
yeah, I guess I could put that on the banner, but I know they weren't paying attention to that last time. So
Oh, on the banner.
yeah, you know. So yeah. Anyway, the planets are make there's a huge well we've been talking about this for a long time, huge shift in everything, and it's coming down to you're either going to rise up and be the new earth or the new world or whatever you say, or you're going to stay back and
Yeah,
be able to come forward.
definitely felt the shifts in reality for sure.
Yeah, it's really been crazy. So, and
And
I
I
don't
finally
I,
understand that. I finally understand what they're talking about when they say you're either going to go or you're not. It isn't that you're going to, leave this earth. You're just going to, there's
no,
two realities. You're
it's a
either going
different
to where it's,
mindset. Yeah.
yeah, you're either going to go to the place where it's, where your mindset and everything is going okay and things are getting better, or it's going to go where it's not. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi, Coconut. Welcome in. You're a new one.
Hello,
You'd
Coconut.
like a reading? Just put your zodiac sign in and what your question or topic is. Okay. You can see Brolick just did that. So if you just want a general, that's fine too. Yeah. Well, it's anything out southwest Brolick has that because it's in the ground.
It's
And
dusty. It's just dusty, but it's pretty.
it's beautiful. I love it. I love the beauty out there. But the air and the dust is
Yeah.
just totally different.
If you see
And
dust, you don't put your blasting on your air out in your car. You're going to breathe it in.
yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm
Thank you,
really
guys.
lucky that I didn't get it. I watched my son's dog get it, and he grew this huge tumor on his forehead, and it
Oh,
killed him. And that was tough.
that's
But
scary.
yeah, and at the time when I was first there, I was immune compromised. So I'm hoping I'm not now, but things are
Right.
different here. So as much as I miss out there and miss everybody, that part, and being available to help family, you know.
Right. I
So,
totally understand because I think that's why I get sick so much,
well,
air.
there
But yeah.
was a lot of talk. I'm trying to think if this was where did I listen or read all about, the rising up and that we go with it, or the ones that are not awoke will stay back. And it, like you said, it's a mind shift. They'll live out their lives, but they will never come back to this earth.
Yeah.
Whereas we will come back to help. But from what I was getting, the DNA is even changing. And
Yeah, the crystalline bodies are so they're coming in and they're shifting. Our galactic families are coming in and they're shifting our energetic bodies, and we
uh-huh.
have crystals like in our head. And if you talk about it when they say like you have an inner ear off balance, there's crystals in there. So
I
our
have that.
crystalline body, yeah, so I have before, so the crystalline body is becoming more, uh coming forward more as
Yeah.
you evolve. Yeah.
Yeah. And they were talking about that and the DNA changing. And the whole time I'm thinking maybe that's the reason for the headache. I mean, I've had the last few days have just been awful for me, not being able to sleep, have anxiety that I couldn't explain, and massive headache. Massive.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's been,
Gina, welcome in.
yeah, it's been weird for me too. I think energies are just
Yeah, it's
out of control right now.
yep. K
Hello, K4.
Foresight. I like that. Welcome in. I don't know that we've seen you before either. All right, let's get going.
Get
Meredith.
started. All right. All right. So I don't know if this is marijuana or if it's marijuana. Is it? I don't know.
I
I
never
get
thought of that. No, Marijana is what we call
Marijuana. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I say it right.
Marijana.
Marijuana is an Aquarius and wants to know what awaits her.
All right, angels. Marijana. I'm gonna try this. Ivana Ivana Sevic. Ivana Shevik.
Ivana Savic.
I'm wondering if that what nationality that comes from because it looks familiar, like maybe Czech or Polish or European over there. Anyway, Marijana wants to know what's coming. Angels. Thank you. Well, the first card out's telling me that you need to take a risk on something. Something's about to begin for you. You're gaining clarity. Well, that's really cool. Thank you. Oh, I think it might be love, because I just got a Knight of Cups. That is somebody taking action and identifying, coming towards you. It's an offering of love. Yeah. Oh, you've been looking too much, they're saying, at the past, your whatever mistakes you've made. Turn it around. You need to turn that around. Quit looking at the mistakes. We all make them. That's how we grow. That's why we're here. Whoa. Yeah, things are going to get easier here. You've been in some rough seas, they're saying. Thank you, angels. Marriage. Last card for marriage. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Do you know a Libra? Libra is the end of September and the beginning of October. I have two major arcana cards. Whoa. Got a happily ever after. Whoa. Something's brewing here, Marjana. I don't know if you're already dating somebody or what's going on, but this looks like you're going down the serious road here. Whoa. Yeah, the Tower came out. Big change for you. All right, so the first card, the Fool card, saying you've got to take the risk, okay? You've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. That's about gaining clarity, okay? And here you have the Knight of Cups. That's your knight in shining armor coming towards you. This is what you are right now. You're looking back. You're looking at the mistakes you've made. Quit doing it. You can't change anything. You've got the Six of Swords. That's about moving into calmer waters. Things are going to get easier for you. Now, I asked about the Libra. You are single. I figured no Libra. Okay. Well, then what this is telling me is you're out of balance. And just a minute. Something with the legal system. Do you have something going on with the legal? Something legal is happening. What's going on? Yes, you can get a reading. Just tell us your zodiac sign and what question. Croatian. Okay. Yeah. What's on the bottom here? We've got, yeah, very independent, abundant energy. And there's new love right there. And it's gonna be very nice. It's reciprocal. It's I give to you, you give to me. It's not all on you. Nothing legal. Okay. Then it's got to be being out of balance, or possibly the person coming in is a Libra and they're kind of stopped because you're looking backwards. All right. This is very nice. Let's see what Sarah has.
All right. So what I'm getting is that you've gone through some difficulties in the past, like Bonnie has said, in the last year, it's been, good, bad, like lots of turmoil. And you're coming out on the better side of it now. Things are going to start calming down. You'll be able to uh, enjoy things around you a little bit more as things start to calm down. You need to connect with nature and understand the grounding power of trees and grass and things that are plants and things that are of nature, to ground yourself, and also the sun, that the sun is very healing. It helps us to heal. It helps us to feel better. It gives an uplift with our mood and our vitamin D. And to notice the water, like know that how cleansing and healing that water is for you as well. So connect with nature and the elements.
Very good. I want to let everybody know that the artwork that you see Sarah doing, she will sell to you if you want it for $15. And when you get it, it's completed. Do you have one that you can show?
Do so actually I made a bunch of them up, and if anybody, these are actually ones I've done in the past. So if you had one from the past, I still have it, and they might even be finished, but these are some different ones that I finished.
Isn't that beautiful? You can frame that.
You can frame it, and I've just finished a whole bunch of different ones. This is a guide that somebody had. So what I do is I take the drawing that looks like this, and I go ahead and I finish it out, and then I put it on some cardstock, and then I mail it to you. So I would really, if you're interested, I would suggest getting them now, because the more that I have to put into it, the more the price is going to come up. So you might want to think
Yeah,
about,
now's
I
the
do a
time.
painting. Yeah, when I do a painting this size, they're like $100. So
Yeah,
it's just a nice, you can continue to meditate with your reading through the
right. And you know
picture.
what it means because she's already read it to you. So every time you look at it, what a nice reminder. Okay, so who do we have next?
Next, we have Carrie Ann, Scorpio, and what to look forward to in the future.
Mary. Would you say Mary?
Carrie Ann.
Carrie Ann. Okay.
Let's see here, make sure I've got it right.
Medina, right? Carrie Ann Medina.
Let's see.
That's what I'm remembering. All right, Carrie Ann.
Carrie Ann Medina, yes. She's
Once
put Ann on the back burner. What should she look forward to?
and you,
And good for you, Carrie Ann.
yeah. Okay. It's coming towards Carrie Ann. What is coming towards Interesting. Do you feel stuck? I'm feeling glued to my seat, like I can't. Whoops. You need to keep things to yourself. And be frugal, they're saying. Just be careful with the money. And is it I think it's next week. Next week, there's going to be a lot of good luck and money out there. So, okay, you've got a Knight of Swords. You're stuck right now, aren't you? Whoa. Okay. Carrie Ann, what's going on? You've got a happily ever after card here, honey. So once you get some things in order, it's like they're saying, kind of like Marijana, you're out of balance. You need to get things organized, get your feet in the ground, get grounded really good. Um, yeah, you're a Scorpio, I think it said.
Scorpio, yes.
Yeah. Hoo, deep, real deep. So you, oh, Sarah really trying a, what? Bonnie, Sarah.
Trying to be out there so she's not getting stuck in her same old.
So I don't stay. Well, that's good. That's really good. That's going to get you to that 10 of cups, that happily ever after. You do have an ace. That's a new love coming in. But you got to fix right now. This is you. The chariot's upside down. That's kind of stuck energy. And then the Knight of Swords. That's action, quick action. It's, I can tell it's like you're going through mud. That's how it feels. You do have a new opportunity coming in, though. And they want you to listen to others. Did you stop making plans for the future? There's something here about plans. What's on the bottom of the deck here? There's your King of Cups. You were hurt in the past, but look at that, Two of Cups. Okay, what do you have for Carrie Ann?
Okay, so what I'm getting is the last relationship that you were in was preparing you to understand how to set boundaries with people and how what you want and what you don't want, and to be able to stand up for who you are and be who you are regardless of what people think or any of that stuff. So really understanding your own values and what's important to you and all of that. And so what I'm getting here is that you're basically going to start feeling more empowered the more that you work through this situation and go towards the other side. Your guides are trying to help you understand, that you have spiritual gifts, that you have a really strong energy, basically kind of this goddess type energy, so that you can understand the power that you have and the value that you bring to the table. Instead of thinking that you have to morph to what somebody else wants, you are going to start coming into your uniqueness and understanding how unique you are and what you bring is valuable. So it's going to be a process of that happening to you right now before this other person comes forward.
Carrie Ann, are you a healer?
I'm getting
They're telling
yes.
me you've got a huge gift, and I'm hearing healer.
Yeah. Healer and intuitive is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
And it stems from past lifetimes, even as far back as Egypt. So
Yeah. I hope, Carrie Ann, on Tuesday evenings, we have a class. It's free and it's on Zoom. Okay. And a whole slew of us psychics get together and we practice our skills. You've got to practice.
yeah.
So, it is an open thing if you would like to come and work with people. And we have all facets. We have beginners. We have those of us that are little old. So yeah, we will help you. Love to share and talk. People give advice. Okay. Okay. I think you have more of a gift than you think.
That advice comes from a channeled message that you're getting from your guides. Oftentimes we don't realize that, but it actually is a channeling of information. And so when you go to a class, you learn how to control that and to identify it and to understand what your gifts are. And so it is really important to do that if you have gifts.
Scan this QR code. This is Don Rumer Rivera. He runs Sonoran Mystic Tarot in Arizona. If you email him your email and tell him you want to come to Tuesday night class, he will send you a link. Now, having said that, he's got a lot on his plate. So if he forgets, just contact one of us and we can send you the link. Okay. But the email is advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. So just, scan that QR and it'll get you there. All right. I will also plug his book. He's got a wonderful book. It's in a pile over there. The Ultimate Power Within, Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations. So I would strongly recommend, it's not expensive. I think $19-20, something like that on Amazon. I think that's where the QR code takes you. And reading that and understanding the power that you really do have and going through the process will help you. Absolutely. All right. Now, while I'm doing church announcements, it's Friday night. So tomorrow, we have Miss Susan Grayson. She'll be on promptly at 10 a.m. All times that I give you are Mountain Standard. And she does about 50 readings in an hour. That's how fast she is. She's on spot. She'll pull a couple cards, tell you what's going on, and she moves right on. So if you'd like to be with her at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, sometimes she's early even. She's quite prompt. So you can see and talk to her. Now, here we go. That's Saturday. What do we have on Sunday? Well, there's something that we've got on Sunday. Oh, but that would be Psychic Sunday, wouldn't it? Right?
You and
Jess? Okay. I will be there along with Jess, who just started her page. And hang on while I get back to where it is. Unveil and Unwind with Jess.
Oh, I love that.
She is with me on Sundays for Psychic Sunday. Now, I will tell you, this Sunday we won't be on because it's Father's Day. So we're taking that off, but we will be back next weekend. Okay. Now, after that, back to this page. That's Sunday. Sunday afternoon, around 3 o'clock, I believe. A5 says Angie, my dear sweet friend Angie Lewis, comes on with another friend, Sherry Berry, and they'll do a couple hours of readings also. They're kind of ishy sometimes, so if they're not prompt, the best way to do that is to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified, and then you will know when they're on. Now we go to Monday. We don't have anybody currently that I'm aware of, which is really weird. We usually have somebody every day of the week. Tuesday, we have Julie Karen with Claudine at the store Elevate. And they do a lot of herbal talk and natural medicine and all of that. So Tuesday, now that's about 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time till 11. Okay, so that's Tuesday. Wednesday, who's on in the morning? Oh, I think Julie is trying to get something going. I think she is. I think she's trying. I'm not sure what she's calling it at the moment, and I'm not sure she knows yet. But I know she came on with a healer, Kathleen or Catherine. And unfortunately, I was busy and couldn't tune in, but I'm sure it's quite good. So take a look at her at 10 a.m. Wednesday morning. Now, Wednesday night, we're going to get to see A5 Says along with Mr. Sonoran Mystic Tarot, Don. And the two of them together are just hysterical and quite accurate. They're both very good mediums and psychics. So they come in. Now, the other thing is they're ishy, they're try to get on at 6 p.m. and go till at least 8. Sometimes they don't get on till 7 or 8. It just depends what's going on. And I will say, I've been talking to him about pushing some stuff off his plate. He is just incredibly over busy. So that's Wednesday evenings. And then Thursday we have Miss Shauna Sellers, Naturally Divine Goddess. And she comes on with Dawn from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Why won't this go? There. Should. No, didn't. Okay. So she comes on with Dawn, and they do their ishy as well. Around 11 o'clock Eastern time. So that would be 8 a.m. for Arizona for Mountain Standard ishy. So, this past week, they didn't get on until like 1 o'clock. But, set that bell and you'll hear it. And then on Friday, again, you will see Miss Julie Karen, Love Riot Warriors. And she comes on with Scott Underwood. And unfortunately, I don't have his QR code yet. Scott is channeling Archangel Gabriel. And he has a book out as well. So tune into them. And they're pretty close to being on time, about 9 a.m. Mountain time. And that's Friday morning. And guess who's on Friday night? Oh my God, it's us. So sorry for the church announcements, but we got to get it done. And I usually forget them. So,
Well, on this Wednesday coming up, I will be on Julie's program. She's going to interview me about what I do. So
wonderful. That's really cool. I'll have to tune in. All right. For those of you who have June birthdays, here you go.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Well, that didn't work, did it? I love it. Now, for those of you who are starting to wake up, as we call it, starting to use your gifts, I wanted to show you this.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass, and so I needed to really change the way I was living.
There you go. We call it a spiritual 2x4.
Oh,
And if you're not listening, they'll put you down.
they'll make you listen.
It's
Yeah.
not a fun experience, I'll trust with that. All right, so getting back to here, where are we?
So, Jess, I don't know if you want a reading, but if you do, you're next. She didn't say anything about wanting one, so thought it would.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
let's do
not,
this.
but
Okay. So if
shoot,
you do, let us know.
yeah,
Brolick is next after that.
okay.
Leo and a general reading.
Prolic. Ah, what do you? You're manifesting, and if you're not, you really should be. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh. Okay. Right now, with Venus, the energy is very feminine right now. They're trying to get people into their feminine energy. Last year was all masculine. We all have both, okay? You've got feminine and masculine energy. It has nothing to do with gender. They're showing your feminine is coming out. A lot of growth is taking place. However, there is somebody around you that is not being honest. And it could be a Cancer. We've got a Queen of Cups here, and that's a Cancer card. So I don't know if you know a Cancer, but you have 3 out of 4 major arcana cards. That's a lot of power going on. Whoa, and then we've got things are going to get easier for you as well. See, that's what I was seeing in the astrology for next week. Whoa. All right, I think it's time to quit. There's that and that. And the 3 of Cups. Something about a celebration might not happen. But you have the Hierophant here. That's Taurus. That is a spiritual mentor. That is a teacher. It is about structure, like structure in society where, what did I used to say? I used to say, you got to get a driver's license. You got to get car insurance. It's structured, okay? And the Hierophant controls that. Structure also in relationships. You date, you get engaged, you get married, whatever. There are structures. It's showing you making some long range plans. And I'm just really worried about this other card, though. What's on the bottom? On the bottom, the 4 of Cups. You're not seeing something that's right there in front of you. Oh, are you not sleeping at the moment? Hey, sunrises. Are you having some problems overthinking things a little bit up at night? I'm not, am I? Yeah, I'm right where I need to be. Okay, well, Sarah, what do you have? That one card bothers me.
What I'm getting, Berlick, is that you actually have the ability to be a master manifester. So you have to watch your thoughts because right now manifestation is becoming easier for everybody. And when you've already got that gift, basically, when you're thinking something, it changes everything. So your perspective is what you have to stay on. So for example, let's say you're like, okay, I need money to come forward for me. And then all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, it's just not going to happen. You just shifted it. First, you brought it forward and then you shifted it by saying it's not going to happen. We have thoughts, but what, as I've said before to people, you have to say to yourself, nope, erase, reset. Money flows to me easily. Or whatever that is that you're thinking, whatever the negative thing is that you're thinking, think the positive, because you actually have the ability to be like a major manifester. And this represents you being like at the top of the ladder. So you really are good at manifesting. You pull it through your sacral and your solar plexus, your energy centers kind of in this middle area. And that's where all of the energy to use your gifts comes from. And so you're pulling it from there. That's why these colors are here. And you have to just really believe in yourself and then really watch those thoughts. So
Yeah,
that
you really do have to watch the thoughts. Boy, something you said spurred my brain, but I didn't want to interrupt. Gosh darn it. Now I've forgotten what it
the
was.
thoughts, is it how it's to do with the
Oh,
thoughts?
yeah, that's what it was. Here, I have a mantra that I say all the time. And when you say it, believe it. Say it frequently, okay? Many times. But what it starts out as, I believe in infinite abundance flowing to me like a raging river from all sources, seen and unseen. And I am incredibly grateful. All my wants and needs are always met. Again, believe it when you say it because it's all about what you're putting out. Okay.
Yeah, perspective is everything. Your way of thinking.
And sometimes that's really hard, especially with what's going on in
For
the
sure.
world.
For sure. But it's actually what's going to determine how things go for you. Whether you get stuck in the issues or you move on to a higher level of energy where things are more peaceful and things flow and things look and smell better and taste better and everything's a better reality. So it is all up here. Everything is up here, and your outlook on things, and be grateful. Manifesting is about being grateful for what you have and asking for those things that you need. So you're grateful and you say, I thank you for giving me whatever it is that you want, for giving me this already. So even, then you believe it, it's happening, it's going to happen, and you follow through with it that way.
Yes, it's I am this way. It is present. You talk as if it's already here.
Like it's
Okay.
already happened.
You put it out there like that. Now there was a question. Oh, coconut tree. How come I don't do the streams with Julie? I got so busy. I have a new project that I was asked to do with Dawn. So yeah, you've got to prioritize, and I had to take some time. So she's doing something different, and that's fine. We all come together. We were there for several years.
Right.
But now I've got to move on, and she is as well. So, and that happens a lot, and it probably will happen again. It'll probably be like I'm not doing the weekly videos anymore. I have to start putting my energy over in my business about being a death doula. So, as you do that, you've got to pull it away from other things.
Right.
But I'm glad you liked it, apparently. Okay. Who do we have next?
Next, we have Coconut Tree.
Oh, yes.
And they're Cancer, and they want to know about love.
Oh, I love cancers. I'm Cancer. I'm a sun Cancer. Don't have anything else in it, but yes, Cancers are all about love and mothering and nurturing. Coconut tree. Coconut tree. Thank you. Okay, The first thing that came out is they're saying you've got to be patient. You have a King of Pentacles here.
So they have somebody and they want to know about their personal relationship with them. I misread what they wanted.
Oh, about the relationship. I see.
And yes, sunrise, just tell me your zodiac sign and I'll put you down and what you want to know.
Yeah, there's something about being patient a little bit more. It's also about, they're saying you have everything that you need to create the life you want. You have to learn to use it. Now, your your partner is the King of Pentacles. Wonderful energy, abundant, wise, goes the extra mile, protective, helps nurture people. Then you got the Fool card. Now that's a new beginning. And then you have the Empress. Now that's the divine feminine, the wife, the mother. The Empress usually represents Pisces. It's a emotional card. Now on the bottom of the deck, you have a message of love coming, and there's another Pisces card. What is okay? What is your partner's sign? I may have it here. Okay. Yeah, you've got the Knight of Pentacles also. That is very slow and methodical and dotting every I, crossing every T, making sure everything's perfect before you start moving forward. So this person that you're with is a little OCD, maybe. I don't think they're OCD, but makes sure everything's done. I'm glad it makes sense. I hope that resonates in some way. And Sarah, what do you have for coconut tree?
Ooh, okay, so it ties to love, but it's something totally different. So every once in a while when I'm doing this, a person's guide comes through. And you have a galactic guide that's from Mars, so a Martian. So what that's showing me is that you're a star seed and that you have lived many lives before the creation of this earth. And the connection that you have with the person you're with is the fact that you're both star seeds. So,
oh, he's bipolar. Okay. That's what I was catching with the.
yeah, so just know that the reason that you guys are together is to understand things about each other, and similarities, but you've had other lives with this person. You've learned from this person, they've learned from you. So focus on that. Focus on that bond that you guys have, on what you're learning from each other, and don't get caught up on how long are we supposed to be together or any of that stuff. It's more kind of like the exposure to each other to help each other evolve and to grow. And if that person runs because they don't want to evolve or change, that is nothing a reflection on you. That just means that you both kind of help each other to see things that you need to work on, and maybe you're willing to do it and they're not, but that's what I'm getting.
Welcome in, Vladimir. We'll put you on the list. We'll see how many we can get to. Same thing with you, Luong. Welcome in. Put your zodiac sign and your question or topic that you want done, okay? Put that in the chat. All right, who do you have next then?
Okay, so next we have Gia Evans. And Gia, I'm so glad you like your drawing. Glad it came in the mail on time.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it got there so quick. It was crazy. And so she's a Gemini and she wants a general reading.
A general reading, Gemini. Okay. Give me the name again. Something's in my head.
Gia Evans.
Gia Evans.
Gemini and general reading.
Okay, I'm not.
Martian needs to leave me alone for a minute. He is still bothering me. Okay.
Bye-bye, Martian.
He's trying to talk. No.
Okay, Gia. Gia, you're quite creative and passionate about something. They want you to go down that road. It's always best to follow your passions. Whoops. Okay, you're Gemini. Well, this is a Virgo card, and that's saying to do some soul searching with this. Okay, and you will gain clarity through the soul search. So turn inward, listen, see if you can hear your guides. Please. Oh, they're saying you're very strong. And you've got the happily ever after here, 10 of Cups. That's really nice. What's on the bottom here? A 10 of Coins, too. 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups. Wow. All right. The 10 of Pentacles is leaving a legacy. It's buried in love. It's about a lifetime relationship, marriage, family, the house, the barn, the animals. It doesn't matter. All of it together and working together to leave a legacy. Wonderful energy. Wow. Let me see. On the bottom here, I've got you're on a journey. You've got a new cycle starting here. You've had a lot of pain in the past, haven't you? I see where you walked away from something. All right, Sarah.
Okay, so this to make sense. All right, so your guides have been trying to communicate with you in your dreams. And so this is a picture of you. This is the back of you looking towards, this portal that's opening up and bringing information down for you. So you may not have learned yet how to connect with your guides and mostly extraterrestrial, but you are in your dreams. And so you might be having some dreams of different things going on, and that's literally them connecting with you. So I would write them down if you remember them. I would write them down. That's what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. What did I see here? Oh, Luong Claire, you are a Leo, honey. If your birthday's on the okay, you didn't say, is it June 24th? Because that would be Cancer. If it's July 24th, it's not. And don't feel embarrassed. I've got a friend who I've known for 45, 50 years. And she's always thought she was Gemini. And I said, no, you're not. You're Cancer. And suddenly things made sense for her. Still having trouble, but dreaming a lot. Write them down. Write it down. You'll be surprised what you'll see. Okay.
Yeah, write it down. It may not make sense to you right now, but it's like puzzle pieces. And you have to understand, like they're trying to communicate, but there's always kind of a disconnect, with human and like a different dimension. So you just have to write it down like puzzle pieces. And then a lot of things will make sense when you put them together. You go and read it over time.
Yeah. And when you look back, you're going, oh yeah, this all fits.
Makes sense. It all is a piece. Oh, this is a piece. Oh, I connect the dots. This makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and they're telling me when you hear ringing in your ear, pay attention to what's around you. What are you talking about? What are you doing? What are
Ooh,
you seeing? What are you hearing? It's just confirmation of whatever's going on from your guides.
okay.
June 24th with Leo.
That is Cancer.
That is Cancer. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next is K Foresight, Taurus. And what's the outlook for 2025?
I'll see what's coming towards you, honey. I can't do a whole year's reading in 2 minutes free. But you can always make an appointment for a private.
True. It'll be worth your time.
All right. K Foresight. Let's come. Oops. Okay.
Yeah, this is just a snippet. This is like a little clip, like a meme or whatever. It's just a little bit, but you book a reading, you get way more clarity.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Throwing cards around. You're looking backwards. That's not good. Okay, they're saying that it's wonderful. You don't give up. You just keep on. You're like the ever ready bunny or the energizer bunny. You just keep moving forward, which is good. You are on a spiritual path big time, but you have to turn around and be more positive and more grateful, they're saying. Rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield for a purpose. Oh, you have a big change coming. Whoops. Okay. There's a big shift coming for you in energy. It's one of those that, the universe is doing this regardless of what you want. So this big shift is coming, and they're telling me you're going to be a little defensive when this is going on. Try to embrace it. If you're being defensive, stop and ask yourself why. What button is it pushing? Okay? Lower your defenses a little if you can. Thank you, angels. Last card. Huge burden on your shoulders right now. A lot of stuff. And you're a Cancer. No, you're a
Taurus.
Taurus. Okay, that's the Hierophant, the second card out. See, that's why I like to know, because they always throw me a card to tell me what's your zodiac sign. So it helps the reading if I know. All right, so just you've got a lot of responsibility, a lot of I don't like the word burden, but you've got a lot that you're carrying, and they want you to try to see if you can lighten the load. Okay. On the bottom, we have the Chariot saying things are going to move forward for you. There's some decision you're going to have to make, and you're not going to, or maybe you're already avoiding it, but you'll never have all the information you want to make it. You have to just do that. And again, things are about to get a whole lot easier. I need my Ooh Child song. All right, Sarah, what do you have for K Foresight?
All right. So basically, it's just reinforcing what Bonnie's saying. You have been in this turmoil and spinning, and everybody around you conflicting where you're going. You're leveling up. You're in the process of leveling up to the next level of awareness in your spiritual journey. And during this, people fall off. People start to show their true colors, and they start getting moved away. And not everybody can go where you go on your spiritual journey as you move up. So people that aren't vibing with that vibe or that vibration start to move away or have an issue with you or whatever that is, because they're just not ready to evolve. They may on their own decide to do that and come up to where you're at. But right now you're going to start feeling like you're losing people and losing things. But that's just level up. Okay. So it's going to feel like turmoil in the process. But once you trust your intuition, you lean into that vortex of intuition, and follow that, it is going to become so much easier. It'll be like riding a magic carpet. All these things are happening around you, but you're just gliding on the carpet, observing, and it's not hitting your feelings. It's not bothering you, no matter what's going on.
And
You
that's what
know,
we're talking about, moving forward. Things are going to get easier.
they're going to get easier, but you have to lean into that intuition and understand how this happens vibrationally, that people move away and things drop off, but that's only because you're leveling up. There's nothing wrong with you. You didn't do anything wrong.
It's the universe's way of clearing a pathway for you, for the right people to come into your life. Okay.
Right.
So try not to get too upset about it. It just happens. And, I always say that people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So, all right. Who do we have next?
Okay, so Carrie Chanel or Channel, I don't know how to say that, and they are a Taurus and they want to know their spiritual path.
Carrie
Channel.
Channel. Okay, Chanel, Carrie Chanel.
Dor,
You're
if you would
about
like a reading. If you would like a reading, Dor, just put down your sign in your question and I'll put you on the list.
Okay. You're about to start a new cycle here. Okay. You're just ending something. Are you in a relationship? Channel? Okay, thank you. Are you in a relationship currently? Oh, you've got a lot of burden on you too. You are. Okay, that's what I saw here. I've got a Queen of Wands, and you said that you were a Taurus, and then I've got a King of Swords. That's an air. That King of Swords is Gemini for me. It can also be Libra or Aquarius. The Queen of Wands, that's fire sign. That's Aries. That's Leo, Sagittarius. Queen is usually, in my mind, Aries. Interesting here.
Oh, that's weird. He just swished us.
Well, hello.
Oh, well.
But you have a huge burden on you as well. And you're supposed to start a new path, but it's kind of blocked at the moment. And I think it's because of the burden. A lot of fire in your chart, do you? Okay. Do you have a lot of responsibility, I don't like that word burden, but a lot of stuff is on your back. Because when I get this card, I feel heavy. I feel like somebody's laying on my back. On the bottom of the deck, I have the Hermit card. That's Virgo. That's called doing some soul searching. So you're asking about this. They want you to turn inward and they will tell you. For me to tell you, you know, that's just not right. You can figure this out. You have this new cycle beginning, clarity is coming. Turn inward, ask your guides, be quiet, listen. A spiritual burden. I'm so sorry you're doing that. I see where something very painful happened. Oof. Ow. You're about to go through a transit. Okay. You're about to, it's all going to come out. You will know. But the way to do it is to soul search. Okay. Listen, meditate. Holy mackerel. Meditate as much as you can. Okay. And in fact, there's a meditation. Let me see if I've got it down here. Here. Scan this and go listen to this meditation. Okay. And it's going to help you meet your spirit guides. All right. I hope you got that scanned or take a screenshot or whatever you have to do. And I'm going to take it down, go back to chat. There we go. Did I just, okay, it's down now. All right. So what do you have for?
Okay, so what I have, and it's just basically reinforcing what Bonnie just said. You really need to go out in nature and take the time to connect with the elements. They're telling me that water is something that you really need to try to connect with, sit, on the edge and look out at the water and meditate, and the sun, grounding. Grounding is going to be really important for you, shield and grounding yourself, because as you're going through this, and the awakening process can be really painful because you start to realize all these truths that you're like, oh no, 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 no. That can't be real. That can't be true. And you can't unsee what you already know. You can't unknow what you already know. So you have to breathe. Don't forget to breathe,
Oh, yeah.
and to take it a minute at a time, and to shield and ground yourself constantly until you feel like you're protected. Because not only are you realizing all these things, other people are, and you're feeling their stuff too. So nature is really good with absorbing all of that excess energy that you're feeling, and
Yeah,
turmoil that you're feeling during this time. So
absolutely. She's a
connect
Taurus. That's an earth sign. Get your feet in the dirt. Like she said, go sit on the riverbed side or the lake or an ocean. Get
in the
some,
grass or the dirt, or
yeah,
yeah,
take your shoes and socks off. Get your feet into the earth and be quiet. Just sit there and
right. They're saying the water because you're sitting on the ground, right? So you're earth, you're grounded, but the water is comforting. The sound of the waves is comforting. The smell of the ocean or the water or the brook or whatever is comforting. The sounds of nature comforting. So all you're paying attention to is just, what does it smell like? What does it feel like? Stay in that moment and just be present and pay attention to all of your senses. What are you smelling? What are you tasting? What are you feeling? All of those things.
so
And
relax.
it will calm you down, and it will relax you. And then notice your breathing. And if you feel stressed, breathe it out like a black cloud of smoke.
Yeah,
They call that transmutation. You're actually taking all of this stuff built up, and you're breathing it out like it's a black cloud of smoke, pushing it out.
yeah.
And the connection to nature will help you do that.
When I teach meditation, we do a lot of that breath work in the beginning, learning to breathe in I use the color white, the crystalline white, and blow out that dark gray garbage in your body. Okay.
All that gunk. Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, that's where you need to go. All right. Let us know how things turn out. All right. Who's next?
All right, so Sunrise East, you're next if you want a reading. If you do, I need to know your sign and your question.
Okay, I thought maybe I saw sunrise. Is there a connection here?
Oh, you know what? I think they did. It was just something long. Yes. So can you pin this? Sunrise East, there's a connection between me and the eye of the tigress, or the eye of all knowing. I picked up on it after practicing reading my tarot cards. So are you wanting to understand the connection?
Yeah, I'm still trying to find.
It's down about halfway.
I found, yeah, I've got that one. I'm looking for the second part of it with maybe a question.
Oh,
This
yeah, I
is
didn't.
more of a statement than a question.
Yes. So what was the question, Sunrise, from that? You're telling us that you're realizing the correlation or that you resonate with that. So do you want to understand what that means, or what was your question to that?
Yeah, and she's a Cancer. All right.
Cancer. Okay.
Start pulling cards and see where it goes. But you need to put in there what you really want. Sunrise East needs guidance. They need guidance. Do you feel stuck?
I'd like to understand what the message means.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Do you feel stuck is the first question. There's something that, yeah, we were talking about that. We were just talking about people falling away, and that's what they're saying. There's somebody that you're going to be leaving behind. You're going to go down this new path with a lot of passion involved, but right now it's kind of like you're in the middle of a cycle. I think you're just waking up is what it is. And you are a Cancer. They're saying you're very strong. You feel stuck. Okay, that's what it is. Get into nature, meditate, overhydrate, drink a lot of water. Whoops. Are you in a relationship or just left a relationship? On the bottom of the deck, I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Wands and a Tower card. Things are about to change. But this one card, are you in some kind of relationship here?
You're working on getting out of the stuck energy.
Just left us. Okay, that's what I was seeing. Okay, that's what that Eight of Cups is. Was it a Gemini? Gotta love those Geminis. Somebody has to.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I hope some of that resonated. Sarah's working on your stuff, so hang on a minute.
Okay, so it's very archaic, but I can't explain it. Okay, so here's what's happening. You need to write down and really start looking at all the lessons that you learned in your situation with this person. And kind of like similar to the past reading I did earlier with someone, if you were hearing that, where you need to learn from this relationship the places that you should have used your voice, your boundaries, what you bring to the table. And you're literally sitting here on this like throne. So if I would finish this out, you're sitting on this big throne. So you need to understand your goddess energy. You need to understand that you're going through kind of an evolution and leveling up. And so you're going to learn from, if you choose to learn, it's your choice, choose to learn from all the things that you learned in this relationship. The cycle will break and you'll start opening up to new messages, and you will elevate to the next level in which not only will your guides connect with you better and you'll get better messages and intuitiveness, but you'll pull people towards you that are resonating at your level, that it's not so difficult to be with. Like, you can be your unique self, but you have to believe in that. You have to believe in that you have that within you.
Things were never, oh, you just walked away. She's still living with her ex, but had a situationship. So she's got another relationship.
Right now there's a situationship.
Right now, she's still with her ex because of finances, but she has a relationship. She's calling a situationship. They're two different people.
So what is the question?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I guess I'm not sure I understand what the question.
Yeah, I don't either, other than, that's
Because
what.
what I'm getting from this, what you're getting in your reading, it all leads towards protection. So tiger's eye and the all-knowing eye talks about, spiritual protection. So if you're in a situation where you're not really able to be who you are, or it's not good for you, or whatever it is, they're basically saying to you, you need to change some things so that you are protected.
Mhm.
Oh, got it. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So to me, it's the beginning of leveling up, where you're actually awakening and you're realizing, okay, this isn't good for me. This isn't good for me. I need to get out of this situation. And while I'm there, like living with an ex because I can't afford to go somewhere else, I need to be protected. So then get some
Archangel
black
Mike
tourmaline. Yeah. Yeah. Archangel Michael, call upon Archangel Michael. Wear black tourmaline or black, stones that are protective.
Obsidian, there you go.
Obsidian. If you feel, like you're a starseed, a Merkaba in a black stone, having those things around. I used to wear a lot of that while I was in transition of getting out of a situation. So I guess they're just saying, if you're going to choose to be in that situation for now, because that's what has to happen, you need some protection.
Yeah, that's what I always call on Archangel Michael. Ask him to surround me in his golden light of protection and allow only the spirit of love and light to come through.
Because
Okay.
you pick up their energies. Somebody's a pessimist, or they're not working on themselves, or any of those stuff.
Okay.
Um,
She
you
does
can pick
do
that
that.
stuff.
All right.
Okay, good. So they're probably just reminding you that's what you need to focus on.
Mhm. All right. So, who do we have next? That's Sunrise East.
Sunrise East. Okay, let's see here. Vladimir was the next one in, but I haven't seen anything about him wanting a reading. So
Vladimir. Well, I thought he did in the beginning. I read that.
let's see. I might have.
Not yeah. If it's not too late, may I please have a reading? Okay. Now, Vladimir is a Leo and he wants a general.
Okay.
Vladimir, are you here? I need to hear from you. Show me that you're here. Vladimir. Good grief. Okay. Do you know a Gemini? Gemini's prominent tonight. not sure what order. Okay. Did you just maybe break up with somebody? Relationships? You've got the ooh child card that things are going to get easier for you. And there is something you've got to take action on, and they want you to take the risk. Okay? Jump in the water. You've got some good news coming. It's the Gemini I'm trying to figure out. No, no to, okay, no breakup or anything. No Gemini. Okay. There's a decision, big decision coming. Last card, please, for Vladimir. They're saying your defenses are a little high. Are you being defensive with people? Whoa, and oh my gosh, what is it with this tonight? Everybody's got this heavy weight on their back. I hope this is resonating. Yeah, you need to lower your defenses, and you have got this huge weight on your shoulders. Let me see. On the bottom of the deck, I've got the Chariot card. That's movement forward. You're getting ready to move. And the High Priestess. That's Pisces. That is about going within. You have all the knowledge that you need. You need to use your intuition. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So, Sarah, what do you have for Vladimir?
Okay, so another nature one. You need to get grounded and go out in nature and do some things that bring you joy. Like if you like to fish, it's showing something out in nature, like fishing, going out and hiking or being around nature. Why is showing water again. Water is cleansing, water is peaceful. It'll help you center yourself. So it's getting out in nature somewhere and just enjoying an activity in nature, whatever you feel comfortable with it. If that's fishing, I don't know why it's showing me fishing. I don't know if that's something you enjoy doing, but it's showing me getting out and just being on the land and enjoying it and staying in that moment so you can clear your mind. I think we all need to do a little bit of that. You know, it's kind of a common theme tonight. Like we need to get out and we need to enjoy nature, even if it's just a little, tree in your backyard or a little spot of grass or whatever, and just stay, yeah, clear your mind and stay in the moment and just enjoy nature for that moment. But it's all about clearing your mind so you can deal with what is coming before you.
Yeah. Goodness. Dorcott. I don't know what you wrote, but we can't see it, or I can't see it anyway. It's just blank. So
Let's
if you
see
want,
here.
huh?
Yeah, they're yeah, I don't know what they want to
I
do.
don't know. Yeah, I've got two messages here from you that are blank. So I don't know if why.
They're emojis.
Oh, emojis. Yeah, the
They're
emojis
fairy emojis and
rarely come up. Now I did
a
see fairy
ghost.
panels, but they just go blank. So
Yeah, so
if you want a reading, I need to know. And your sun sign, your zodiac sign. And
and
who else?
Luong,
Wang.
Cancer, and New Age for her.
Hmm?
New Age. What is let's see, how did she put that? I just put down New Age.
Hang on. Oh, finally saw a Dorcott emoji. It's a heart and it's red. That's unusual. Um, looking back here, my mind is just scattered it tonight.
Yeah, mine too. I don't know what's going on the last couple days, but I've been off too. It's been crazy. She's a Cancer, birthday on the 24th. What does this new age
Oh,
have for her?
oh, okay. All right. Luong. Luong. And there she is. Okay. Luong Claire. Cancer. What's coming? For the new age. Thank you.
The guys are trying to be funny. I keep hearing that song. It's the age of Aquarius. Aquarius.
The fifth dimension. Yeah. Whoa. This is kind of a little explosion here. Luong,
Yeah.
are you feeling kind of stuck in the past? Wait, no, that's not that. Spending a lot of money? I'm redoing this. That it's the energy that's shifting right now.
It
Planets
is. Whew,
and the
scramble.
outer planets, when they move, oh, the energy is big. Last weekend, was it? We were sick. Was it last week?
Yeah. And then the last 2 days, I felt the same thing, the dizziness, the nausea, the weakness in my muscles. It's just been crazy.
Yeah. Luong
Mm-mm.
Claire.
Yeah, when you're sensitive to energies, you're gonna feel these solar flares
Oh,
and
yeah.
shifting. Makes you feel like you're sick.
It did. Remember? I mean, we were both
Yeah,
like
and dizzy.
2 or 3 days there,
Yeah,
and it
and the
just
full
cleared up
moon.
for nothing.
That's one thing about the last couple of months. It's been all these overlaps, things shifting, all the solar flares, just about everything that could come at us is coming at us. So we're doing good.
Lamont, they want you. Okay, they want you to know you are stronger than you think. Okay, yeah, you're tired. I'm seeing a weakness. I'm seeing that you don't have the strength. You do. You just need to reach deep down. And things are about to move for you fast. Ooh, excuse me. Again with the weight on your back. A lot of people with some burdens here tonight. Okay. Did you walk away from somebody? Or maybe this is saying that you need to. You're supposed to be using your intuition a whole lot more than you are. I guess the theme is you get out in nature, do some meditating, listen to what your gut is telling you. I don't know if you're supposed to leave or if something's falling away from you. That's what it is. Bottom of the deck. Oh, bottom of the deck, you've got the Two of Cups. That is a union of two souls. You also got the Devil, honey. So be cautious. We all have bad habits. The important thing is to work on them. What do you have here for Luong, Sarah?
Okay, so I'm getting a lot of the same thing that Bonnie is. You need to really, this is representing spiritual connection. You need to lean into it. They're telling me predominantly that and they're relating it to me so I can kind of explain it to you. You know, those things that we do to comfort ourselves, sometimes they're not so great for us. Like for me, I'm trying to get off of sugar. So what do I want to comfort myself with? Sugar, you know, or spending or going on, you know, Amazon and buying stuff or whatever it is. They're saying those things that you have used to comfort yourself at times probably aren't the best things for you. So start leaning into your health, into things that are good for you, rewarding yourself with affirmations, not things, or, you know, having to hear it from other people, and lean into your intuition. You are not alone. You have this huge group of guides that's guiding you. And same thing, make sure you get out and ground with nature. You'll actually get clear messages when there's a little bit of sun and you're in nature. It's gonna actually open you up a little bit more, and that goes for everybody. Like getting out in that sun, it, you know, when it first rises or when it's
Oh, yeah, morning sun.
going down. Yeah, sun gazing, they call it, you know, where you can actually look at the sun. But when I close my eyes and I'm sitting in the sun, even if it's only for 10 minutes, you know, and you can see I don't get a lot of sun. I mean, I'm transparent.
I'm not supposed to. I got skin cancer, so
Well, and I have a very low vitamin D, so you know I don't get a lot of sun. But when
yeah,
I do, my messages, I start seeing things behind my eyelids, and I, you know, see colors and all of that. It'll open you up. So just start tapping into your intuition and letting those things that maybe aren't so good for you that you've found as comfort, let those things go. It's time to do that. That makes
yeah.
sense.
Okay. Hello, Charlie. Charlie's in. You want a cookie? No. Do you need to go potty? Oh, guess what? Okay.
Okay, so the last person would be Dorcott if she's still here. I don't see her, and we never got any info on anything. So if
Yeah, we
there's
saw the
somebody,
heart, but that was all.
yeah, she had little emojis, you know, like a ghost and
Uh,
some people and some fairies, but I never saw anything that
I
here's
know.
a little star. So just, you know, being supportive of the chat. She was in here, but I don't think there were any
Yeah.
questions.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything, so
You're welcome, Luan.
was it's
So if we
okay.
didn't miss somebody, if we've missed anybody, let us know.
Yeah.
But I think we've gotten through everybody. That went faster this time. We did. we
Yeah.
got
I mean, we
we
had
got
20
through.
minutes to
Do you
uh
notice there's always a general theme?
yeah, oh yeah.
Like last time it was, you know, people letting relationships go that don't serve us. This time it was connect to nature and your gifts and
There's always a theme.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And sometimes I've noticed sometimes when like a card, the same card will keep coming up, it's usually because they're trying to get to me.
You know what? That's something I learned early on. There's always a message for me and for that person, and it's usually the same message.
Yeah,
You know,
need to get out there.
need to get out there. So we've got one person asking if they
Oh,
can be on the list. Tanya Hikes,
uh,
and any messages. So general message, is that
hi.
what you? Okay,
What's
and
your zodiac
Tanya, what?
sign?
Yeah, what's your zodiac sign, honey?
Tanya Hikes. Tanya Hikes. Thank you, angels.
We just need your zodiac sign, and then we can proceed.
Okay. Libra, thank you. Um, they're telling me here that your focus is in the wrong place. You are looking at something that you don't have anymore, or that, how can I describe this? Oh, okay. I used to say it's like looking into a closet full of clothes, but you can't find anything to wear. You're not seeing what's right in front of you because your focus is somewhere else, kind of like me tonight. But you are about to gain clarity. Just a minute. And there's a decision that you're supposed to be making that you're putting it off. Patience is a huge thing for you. Let's see. You said, okay, just a minute. Too many cards. Wait, what's that? Libra. Okay, just a minute. You got to go out. I may have to run here and come back in a minute.
That's fine.
Yeah. You've got a new road that you're going down again with the passion, creativity. And you're working really hard at it. On the bottom, okay, on the bottom of the deck, they're saying you need to plant some new seeds. There it is, 10 of Cups. That's your happily ever after. Be careful with the strategies that you're using and the people you surround yourself with. Okay, I will be right back. Sarah's going to take over right now.
Okay. What I'm getting for you, sorry that I didn't have longer to draw this, but for all those that are new, if I do a little, quick drawing for you, I use spirit art to give me a visual for you, like the tarot card does. But it's just a scribble, and then I end up making it into a drawing and framing it if you decide that you want it. So keep that in mind. But what I'm seeing for you, Tanya, is you're at an impasse right now where you need to reflect back on things. Kind of like Bonnie was saying, the visual of the closet, when you go through and you say, okay, what serves me? What have I not used? What are the things that I don't wear anymore? What are the things that don't serve me anymore? You let those things go. If you can't let them go, you put them in a box and put them in the garage. If that goes with photos from old relationships or gifts from old relationships, they're telling me that's something you need to let go from your past relationships. Gather the things that these people got you and put them in a box if you're not ready to get rid of them, and put them in the garage or in a, storage or whatever, so that you're not using them, you're not around them, and start cutting those cords with all those uh old relationships and situations that no longer serve you, because you're getting ready to level up and really go through a whole spiritual awakening. And it's not that you haven't gone through some form of it, but this is like a level up. So keep that in mind, that the things holding us back can be old relationships. We think they don't. We think, oh, well, the only thing this guy ever bought me was a mug and I love it, so I'm going to keep it. He never got me anything else or whatever. Those things connect us still to that person and their turmoil or our memories of whatever. So gather all those things up. Like I said, even if you don't want to get rid of them, photos, memorabilia, all that kind of stuff, and put it away from you. And that goes for old friendships, all of those kind of things, and gather those up and put them to the side. I was telling her there's a lot of cord connection. So she needs to get rid of the gifts and things that past relationships have given her, and friends that she's no longer friends with. And if she doesn't want to get rid of it, or photos, put them in a box,
And yes,
put it out in the garage, put it in storage, and then visualize cutting those cords, no matter how thick they feel. If you need a saw, or you just cut them with a,
chainsaw.
scissors, chainsaw, whatever,
Ask Archangel Michael and he will sever them.
he will sever them. Yeah.
Bandage yourself up. This is all in your mind. Wrap
Right.
some gold bandages around you to heal.
Backle it up so you don't have that hole there, you cut the cord. And then you might even notice these people reaching out to you, but it's because they notice that the cord's been cut.
Right.
That's why the exes show up when you're happy with a new person, because they realize that the cords have been cut. And that's all that means. They may not be aware of it. and you just politely say nope, or you don't answer, and you just cut the cord again.
Let it go. Yeah, sometimes you have to cut it a lot of times. I'm still cutting one.
Yeah. I realize my list is long because I've kept little mementos and all kinds of things. And you really have to like let that stuff go and get it out of your house. You'll be surprised how much better you feel
Oh
once
yeah.
you move all that stuff out,
Well, and
and
it
it
can
also goes
hurt.
for purge, and it even goes for people that have passed. You put those in a box and put them somewhere else so that you're not constantly connected to the emotions that you're feeling sadness about or whatever that is. So hopefully that was helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. We got it all done.
We got it done, and I think we had some new people tonight, so that's awesome.
Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe. That is so important. We do this without cost for you. All we want is for you to push that button, subscribe, set
Yeah,
that bell so that you're notified when we either post something or come on live, and share it, please. Share the videos out. You never know, somebody out there that you know may need to hear it.
you
Okay.
might need some
These
help for
messages
sure.
aren't just for you. If somebody else resonates with it, it's for them as well. Let me think what else. Any other church announcements here? Let me see. Okay. La 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 la. I don't know what this one is. That's kind of scary, isn't it? Oh, I know what that is. I do have a new here. Cards and
Oh,
constellations. It's a new. It's an announcement.
new
We have
thing coming out.
channel. Dawn and I come on and we combine astrology with the tarot. And it really gives a bigger picture of the energy that you're dealing with. And so we started that new channel. Of course, not just posting on that, we post it on both our other channels. Subscribe, please. Get the channel moving. That's all we ask. And then every week we're doing zodiac, like horoscope, work it together. I look at the stars and the charts and everything that's out there, and he does a little tarot reading with it as well. It's really working nicely. So go click that magic subscribe button and like it and share it out, please. You never
Exactly.
know. Sometimes things just go crazy for you.
Sometimes they work out. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we just had two people show up.
Oh, another.
We've got a patch, which I think is new, and they're saying that they need help. So, Patch, if you have a question that you want, how this works is you give us your zodiac sign and your question, and then we put you down. And we do have a couple minutes. We could do a
Yeah,
reading.
we can do it.
And then Effie, you know the drill. You've been here before. If you want a question, you've got to give us your sign and your
Yeah.
question. And so, what is your sign, Effie?
Patch, come on. What do you need help with? What's your zodiac sign?
And there's a little bit of a lag, so you probably want to try to type now if you want us to.
Yeah, please.
Effie's a Gemini, okay.
I'm concerned for Patch right now. I want to
I
find out.
am too, honey. So if you can tell us what we can help you with, we'll definitely take you next.
Patch. Whoa, okay. Oh, God. They're jumping all over. You're not using your intuition patch. Come on, I'm waiting on your message here. And I went ahead to ask what you needed to know. And they're saying you're oh, you're a Taurus. Got difficult. Sharon, a bit long. I'm really scared.
I got difficult sharing a bit long and I'm really scared. Question I got difficult to share. Oh, it's difficult to share and a bit
Oh,
long, but they're very scared.
okay. What can we do to help Patch? Calm the fears. Calm the fears. I hope you're meditating because that's the first thing I would do. Oh, these cards are flying. No, you don't get the card.
I do know you've got a lot of things coming at you right now spiritually, and it's
Hey,
kind of
Sherry.
freaking you out
There's my friend
because,
Sherry Berry.
hello, Sherry. Lots of light language coming through here. So I'm having a feeling that you're seeing a lot of stuff and it's kind of freaking you out.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's
Yeah.
lots of situations. Am I on
Are we getting there?
there? You know, you're seeing things that you haven't seen before.
They're just
Hidden
throwing cards.
messages, lots of
They want you to be patient. A Pisces? Do you know a Pisces? You've got the 10 of Cups, honey. That's happily ever after. That's good. That's success. That's called you're completing it. They also are telling me that you're not seeing something that's right in front of you. If you are frightened for some reason, try to calm yourself, breathe, and ask Archangel Michael to surround and protect you in his golden light of protection. And only the spirit of love and light can come through.
and you can say, I claim non-interference with anything that doesn't feel
Yeah.
of the light. I claim non-interference. And then if they don't move, then you say, Michael, come take it away.
I can't deal with it. It's yours. Okay. I'm not seeing. Okay, they're saying you need to stop overthinking this, whatever it is. You have to use your intuition. You are not doing that. And sometimes when we get scared or frightened, we forget the basics. Meditate, listen to your gut. What's your gut telling you? They're saying that you have everything you need, okay? You just have to do it. Planting some new seeds at the next new moon, listening to others, having conversations. On the bottom, what do I have? Yeah, you're looking at the past right now, at your regrets. Turn it around. That rear view mirror is small for a reason. You can't do anything about what's happened. Nothing. So you should not worry about it. Let it go. Worry about what's in front of you. That windshield is huge compared to the rear view mirror. And there is something that you're about to take action. What's the card? Next card. Page of Cups. That's love coming in. What did you get for Patch?
So I'm getting that you've got guides showing up that are trying to connect with you, that are trying to help you tune into your intuition about situations and things that you're going through, and it's scaring you. Like, it's scaring you on the decisions you have to make. It's scaring you on what you're seeing or knowing, or like whatever's presenting itself in front of you. But you don't need to be scared because they're just trying to connect with you. And you have to go by the vibration of it, not what it looks like. What does it feel like? Does it feel dark or does it feel light? And if it feels dark, you ask Michael to take it. If it feels light, then you resonate towards it and you listen to the messages. And if the messages are of the light, they will be helpful to you. They will be comforting. They will be, help you in some direction or guidance. But if it's confusion and all over the place, that's not of the light. So it's discernment time, like learning this and connecting. And they're there because you've got some decisions to make. You've got things that you need to show discernment with people, situations to get out of. If you don't feel like physically that you're safe because of somebody, you've got to get away from that person, and you've got to be around people that are going to support you in that, and help you with that. And your guides are showing up trying to say, okay, this is what we've got to do.
Okay,
Good.
someone on TikTok. Here we go. Someone on TikTok approached you about reading, animated reading.
Oh,
And
that's, yeah.
that's scam.
That's a scammer. Don't listen to them.
Oh
If
my
they
God.
approach you, they're not real. If
Yeah.
they come in your inbox, they're not real. And I'm going to tell you, I've noticed on TikTok and whatever, all of the people that are psychic, that are even the legit ones, somebody comes behind as a scammer and gets on the inboxes and said, I want to give you a free reading. Those aren't real. A real psychic won't do that. They won't come at you like that.
No, you have to
It's,
call and contact us first. We don't
yeah,
come to you. So
we
that
don't
is
do that.
huge.
And
Yeah.
they're gonna
No
lead
worries.
with fear. They're gonna tell you, I see something dark around you. I see these things happening, whatever, and you pay me this money and I'll do this.
And
No,
it's a bunch
no,
of
no.
BS.
It's a scam. It's a
Yeah.
scam. So don't be scared from that, but
We
it's
also
also a discernment thing.
and now I told whoops.
Ignore these people, block them actually.
And now I told them I couldn't afford it with their mind as they are a witch. And then I told them afford that money. And I don't make any difference saying that they can kill me. No, 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 honey, don't let these people
They're
intimidate.
scaring you. They're trying to scare you.
Yeah, they want
And
money. That's all
just
they
block them. Just like those scam texts that you get. I just got one. If you don't pay this, we're going to take your license away and you're going to go to jail. That's all lies. It's all no.
Yeah, and here,
Um,
I'm gonna stop you for 1 second. Sherry Berry is a good friend. She is a witch. She's saying ignore that approach on TikTok. They should not. If they're approaching you, it's a scam. They just want money. They're not telling you anything. They don't have any. So
yeah,
they will try to frighten you into it. Don't do that. Reach out to your reader. Right. You reach out to us and we will help you. But
no,
can't.
they can't do anything to you. Stay out of the fear of it. Okay, stay out of the fear. It's the fear that draws things. Don't be fearful of these people. Just see them as a scammer and block them. And they can't do anything to you.
Sherry saying, I promise, if you listen, I promise, I have over 9,000 followers. Ignore them and report it. There is a button where you can please report it.
Report that message, because they will get reprimanded because you have proof that they sent you a message like that. So don't get rid of the messages until you report it and screenshot those messages. But yeah, I'm
Oh, okay. Hang on.
you're
Sherry
not being a
Berry
pain.
saying, send them. Okay. Contact Sherry Berry.
Yeah, she can help
She
you
will
on the
help you.
TikTok
She's
thing.
a witch. And that you're not a pain, honey. That's
No, we're glad you came to us, because that's a scary thing. It is. And I've seen it. It's happened to me a bazillion times where, I've had people actually that I knew invite me into their live and had somebody tell me something like that. They're all
oh,
looking for money,
what I love it when I'm doing a show and they're coming in and they're contacting me wanting to give me a reading. They know something I don't.
Yeah,
Please,
obviously it's just
you
they
know,
send it
hush.
to everybody, the same thing.
They, yeah, they don't have any power. They try it with Sherry as well. When sometimes we get scammers that will copy our pages And so suddenly people are getting friend requests that I'm already
Yeah.
friends with.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah, block them, report it and block it.
TikTok is the worst. I'm telling you, every single intuitive person I've seen on TikTok, and these are people I know, like Sherry, that are legit and they know what they're doing. I'm still in the inbox getting some weird message that I know they didn't send that says, I have this free reading for you. I've sent something. So somebody's gotten a hold of those message boxes and is doing that scam. It's a scam.
Okay. I know you're feeling scared. I want you to breathe. I want you to take a big deep breath to the count of 5 in, hold it for the count of 5, and then blow it out to the count of 5. Your heart will calm down. You just keep breathing deep like that, and it will calm you. Okay. I want you to focus on something that you hold sacred. Okay. No matter what it is, picture that. Go see Sherry Berry. She'll take care of that loser who's trying to scam you. Believe me. Go see Sherry. All right. I am so sorry you're going through that. That
Sorry,
is
that's
so
happening to
wrong.
you.
So wrong. Frighten somebody like that. They
So
can't.
that's why they're coming through wanting you to have discernment. This is a big thing. Scammers are a big thing, and we're getting hit everywhere from every angle. But you're highly protected. This is showing you're high. You've got two guides that are showing up in your face, but you've got a whole bunch of them. You're highly protected. These people can't hurt you.
So there's Sherry Berry. You get a hold of her. Sherry, do you have a QR code? I don't have one for you.
Yeah, don't be scared. Don't be
Send
scared.
me your QR code. Oh,
I have
yeah,
no
they don't
power
have
over you.
power
None.
unless you give
None.
it to them, and don't, because
Don't
it's
give it to
not
them.
right.
Don't even respond to them.
Yeah.
Just
Delete, block, report. That's all
block
you do.
and report them.
Oh, that's just so bad. I'm so sorry. But keep breathing in. Fill up those lungs. Hold it for the count of 5. Blow it out through your mouth. And just imagine you've got all this beautiful white light coming in, and then you're blowing out all that negative crap. Okay? Keep doing that. It will slow your heart down. Okay?
Can you show them how to do put themselves in a protective bubble of light so that they
Yes,
understand
sure. First of all, call in Archangel Michael. He's the best friend here. Bring him in, ask him to surround you like a cocoon in the golden light of protection. Okay? And you can create this bubble and you just place yourself in it. And only the spirit of love and light can come through. What about Don? Oh, he's got it. Okay, I'll get it from him.
Yeah, put yourself in that bubble and you're protected. Nothing can come in that bubble. Nothing can touch you. Nothing can bother you.
Yeah,
Don't ever give anybody money unless you went to that person on purpose and you know they're legit. Don't go to somebody you don't know, like you have to be referred or you get a good feeling about them. Not somebody that's trying to scare you. Never go to
don't
somebody that's trying to scare you
don't
ever.
give them a dime, and don't. You're not a horrible person. You're smart. Let it all go. Report them. There is a button you can push and report them as a scammer, and then block them. Okay.
They're going to make you think they're so powerful. They can read your mind and they can do all these things. You know what? You are so highly protected that they can't touch you. They don't know. The reason they're coming at you like this is because they can't read your mind. So they're trying to scare you. So keep those defenses up, that bubble around you, and they can't touch you. And don't give them a dime. Don't even give them an ounce of your thought. They're not worth it.
Just not worth it. That's like the bottom of the barrel. Gone.
Yeah. Think of it as somebody sitting in a remote place with a bunch of other people trying to figure out how to scam people. So one's calling and pretending to be a psychic, and other one's pretending to, they're going to take you to jail, and other ones trying to get you to send them money because they got a sob story. They're all scammers. They're all sitting there doing that. And this is just the psychic version of that.
Right. Sherry, did you come in? Did you want a reading? because I didn't see anything, but I wondered. Yeah, I'll take your business card and I'll take it off of there. You
I'm so
blocked.
glad we could help you, Patch. And please come back. We're here on Friday nights, 6 to 8, Mountain Standard Time.
I blocked them now. I didn't have TikTok no more. Can I just say thank you so much? Of course, honey. That's why
Anytime.
we're here. You know, I've been trying to find someone to help. Oh, come back. Every Friday night. I'm back on Sunday afternoon.
Yep, Bonnie's on Sunday.
Psychic Sunday, 11 o'clock to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's Phoenix time, okay? So adjust it to where you are. Come see us. I'll be there with Jess. Jess was in the chat, but I know she has children to put to bed, so she's probably not here currently. Okay? And let's see here. No problem. That's why we come on here. That's why we do this, is to help you.
Yes, take a deep breath and sleep well tonight. You are highly protected. Know that you've got all your guides surrounding you in your bed at night. You are covered. You are completely protected.
All right, I might start with Sherry Berry. Why not? She's here.
Okay.
All right.
Any question or anything, or just want to?
Thank you so
Go,
much.
go.
What does that mean? I think some sleep now. Oh, 3 a.m. in the morning. Where are you? The UK?
No, I just mean when you go to sleep, just know you're highly protected. You're protected no matter where you go. Yeah, block them on WhatsApp too, but screenshot those messages so you have proof.
Yeah, I've already gone through all the church announcements. Okay, you're about to start a new cycle, sweetie. You got some good news coming. King of Wands here. Julian, Scott, Angie, and me Sunday evening. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. You could go to all these people. I did this all earlier, Sherry. But yeah. Okay, let's just go through it again. Here we go. Okay, so we're Friday night, Saturday, tomorrow morning. Susan Grayson is on at 10 a.m. for about an hour. She does 50 readings. She's very fast, very good, but she's also very punctual. So don't dilly dally with that. Like I said, I come back on Sunday. Whoops, there we go. I had it on Sunday. Whoops, that's even the wrong one. That's the one I want, your love goddess. I come back on with Jess, 11 to 1. Then Sherry Berry and Angie come on. There's Angie. And I don't have Sherry's, but I'll get it. They come on around 3 o'clock-ish in the afternoon, Mountain Standard Time. Then we have Mondays. We don't have anybody currently. Somebody will fill in at some point. We do have on Tuesday, Julie Karen comes on with a lady named Claudine, and they basically talk about herbals and natural medicine type stuff. Okay, that is, what did I say? Tuesday. Wednesday, Julie comes on Love Riot Warriors. She came on last week at 10 o'clock in the morning. No, 8 a.m. Mountain Time. And she had a healer that she met, Kathleen or Catherine. And so they were doing that. Now, I used to have a show with Julie at that time. So I pulled back and she's trying to fill it in at some point. Wednesday nights, you've got Mr. Don, Sonora Mystic Tarot, along with A5. And boy, if you want to see a show, go see that. There is she, though. They're they promote for 6 to 8 p.m. Sometimes they don't get on until like 7:30. So set those notification bells. Make sure you've subscribed to them, and then it'll come up and tell you. Okay, that is Wednesday night. Thursday, we have Shauna. Where's Shauna here? Naturally Divine Goddess along with Dawn from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Whoops. Man, these buttons are really funny. So that's on Thursday morning. Again, kind of ishy, 9 a.m. ish Mountain Standard Time. No, sometimes 8. However, yesterday, I don't think they got on until like 10. So again, subscribe, set those notification bells, okay? And if Patch is still on, here is a meditation. Scan that QR code and go listen to it. And it'll take you to a good place, okay? La 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 la. Did I get it all in there? I think I did. All right. So there, you got 2 for the price of 1. How's that? All right. Yeah, subscribe, like, and share. Now back to Sherry. Sorry, here. Sherry Berry. Sherry Berry, what's your zodiac sign, hon? Do you know a Cancer? Besides me, of course, I'm the best one. But I've got Cancer here. No problem, honey.
Of course. Just come back and see us again. We'd love to work with you.
Okay. Ooh, you got the Sun card, hon. Happiness, joy, love, peace. Whoa. Oh, they're saying something about patience. Sherry, really? Are you having issues with patience? Let go of the regrets and take a risk out there. But you need to have some patience. What on the bottom of the deck? Are you having issues? King of Wands, yeah. Are you having problems sleeping, honey? No Cancer? Then it's me, honey. You're Sag. Okay, that's good to know. All right. Are you having problems sleeping? Because that's what they showed me. And turn it around. Don't focus on the negative. You know all this. I don't have to tell you. But you do have this new cycle starting, and that's really good. Good news. You can't get. Oh, how wonderful. Queen of Cups. It's me. I'm in your life, whether you want to or not. Cancer. It's Queen of Cups is the mothering energy. It's love. It's nurture. It's I have no clue. Well, that's possible. All right, Sarah, what do you have for Sherry?
Okay, Sherry. I am getting that you're going to be developing some products that you're going to have as a line that you sell. So, I don't know, it was showing me like maybe like your honey and some candles and some like different things that you've put together herbally. But you're actually going to start selling them as, like a product, like this is the product. So like a line, coming up with a line, and that your involvement on TikTok and your followers are going to be an outlet for that. Like you could actually end up with your things in the TikTok shop. So anyway, that's what I'm getting.
Okay. Wonderful. I think she does have products, if I remember correctly. And I want to say candles. I don't know, but
Yeah, so something about, your platforms are going to be like a place where you can promote those things.
yeah, I just heard your platform's going to be hit hard,
Mm-hmm.
so business is going to grow.
So
And that's
think about all of the thing, what they're saying to me is think about all of the areas and the products that you have that are going to be needed in the near future, people that can't access certain, or health conscious and they want to like use natural forms for, remedies, things that aren't toxic, with the candles. You're already doing that, but like come up with the reasons why people want these things that you offer.
yes, it normal with your gifts. It is, yeah. You
You're
start.
welcome. Good to
You need.
see you.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
coming. Tea. That's what it was.
teas, whatever it is that you're doing, coming up with the like a little tag or whatever that explains why they want to use this combination and the way you've put it together and infused it with energy and all the why yours is different than if they went and got it themselves. It
Pat,
yourself.
back to Patch for 1 second. Yes, you
Yeah.
may have fairies around you, little fairies. It can be orbs. It could be spirit just coming around. Um, don't worry about that. Work on developing your skill. Meditate. Um, find a practice group. You can come in with us Tuesday night, 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time for about 2 hours. We do it on Zoom. Bunch of us get together. All areas. We've got brand new people. We've got some of us who have too much gray hair. So you are welcome to join us and we will help lead you and help you work on it. To do that though, you're dating an Aries and we're struggling. Oh, I'm sorry you're struggling.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sharon.
Yeah. So Patch, if you want to, Don, Sonora Mystic Tarot. Hang on, I'll find
Yeah,
it
the
here.
group will help you understand these things. That waking up
Yeah.
at 3 is a sign that you're spiritually awakening. That's when our guides want to wake us up because the veil is thin during that time to spirit.
Contact, contact Don at Sonora
Appreciate
Mystic
you too,
Tarot.
Sherry.
Advice at sonoramystictarot.com. Scan that. Send him your email. Tell him you want to be part of the class on Tuesday nights. However, you were saying distance might be an
Your
issue.
time might be different because it's 6 to 8 Phoenix time. I don't know what your
Yeah.
time would be then. But
Um,
if they're waking you up that time anyway and it's class time, come to class.
yeah, there you
So
go.
maybe
Come,
they're preparing you for that.
okay. Well, thank you everybody for coming in. You
Thank
are welcome.
you.
4 a.m. That's your spirit guides want to talk. God, I love it when they do that. And then you're awake. It's like, what can I think about now? But everybody, bless you for
You're
coming in.
welcome.
Thank you. Come see us at all the other times and places I said.
That's
And
right.
we will be back next week. All right. Whether you like it or not. We're like a bad habit sometimes. Have a blessed evening.
Have a good evening.
Cards are flying, paintbrush in hand. Fortune whispers, don't misunderstand. Crystal laughter fills the scene. Future shining like a movie screen. Tarot readings, wine that flows. Art that shines.